Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even.
Hello. Welcome to my video. You want to add the when flag is clicked block. Then find the ask block and drag it as well. Type in would you like to open the shop. There are many different ways to make a shop, so make sure to check out my other videos on it. After that you want to find the if then block, which is in the control section. Then find the equal block and then find the answer block. You want to drag the answer block on the left side of the equal block and then type in yes on the right side of the equal block. After that you want to drag the broadcast block and then click the arrow pointing down and create a new message called Open Shop. The next thing you want to do is create a new sprite using the paint. This will be your shop. Since this is a tutorial, I won't spend much time on it. You can copy what I do for my shop, or you can just make it look better, whatever you want. So as you can see, it's just simple. You can add text at the top that says shop. Just don't add anything too extra because you might add something I do somewhere in the video. Make sure to comment other tutorials you want me to make. Next up is the Close Shop button. All you need to do for this is add text that just has the letter X in caps. You can make it whatever color you want, but I suggest red. Make sure the Close button is a new sprite and not a new custom for the shop. I would make it pretty big, but you can do whatever you want. Make sure it is in a corner. Rip Shop. XD. I accidentally moved it, which made the Close button go behind the shop. Now I have to move it back. Now the dang Close button won't let me move it. Oh, I see you, Scratch. Now you let me move it. Just now. You may add whatever you want to the shop. I'm going to just put an apple since this is just a tutorial. Just keep loading. Just keep loading. Just keep loading, loading. What do? We load. That was the loading version of Just Keep Swimming. Click the shop sprite and then add the when flag is clicked block. Now you want to add the hide block to the when flag is clicked block. You want to drag this into every single sprite you have for your shop. That is an easy way of copying things into other sprites. Then you want to click the shop sprite again and drag the when I receive open shop block. And add the show block to the when I receive open shop block and drag it into the other sprites that will be in the shop. I'm just cleaning the blocks up, so don't mind me. Now, let's test it to make sure it works so far. So basically, when it asks you the question, make sure to put yes. It doesn't matter if it's all caps or lowercase. Now click the Close button sprite and then drag the when this sprite is clicked block. After that, drag the broadcast block and make a new message called Close Shop. Now put the when I receive Close Shop block down and connect the hide block to it. You want to drag that into all of the sprites that are in the shop. Now let's test the closing part. It works. Now click the apple, or whatever object you want them to buy, and add the when this sprite is clicked block. You want to connect the broadcast block to it and create a new message called by apple. The apple would be replaced by whatever you have in your shop. Then you want to set down when I receive by apple, or whatever object you have in your shop, and connect the hide block to it. Make sure to drag this into all of the other sprites that go in your shop. Let's test this again. It works. Now click the sprite that talks and add the when I receive by apple, or whatever object you want them to buy, and connect the ask block to it. Then type "Are you sure you want to buy the apple?" or whatever the object is, and say how much it is. Duplicate the if-then block part from above and connect it to the ask block below. Take out the broadcast part and go to the variables. Create a new variable and call it money. Drag the change money by 1 and change the 1 to a -1. Then insert a when flag is clicked and set money to 0, but change the 0 to whatever number you want. Now let's test it. As you can see, the money goes down when I buy it, so it works. Now add the if-then block and the money variable on the left of inside of the less than block. On the right side, put how much money the object is that they are supposed to buy. In between the if-then block, put the ask block and type in "You don't have enough money." I put it on the wrong part, but I fix it. What you have to do is move where the if answer equals yes part to the bottom of it. Soon we will test it again after I finish with this text-to-speech thing just told you. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. Well, while we're waiting, please subscribe and like this video. I hope you guys have an amazing summer. Comment what you guys are going to do in the summer. Here is the test. As you can see, it worked. You guys know what I always say, if you think it, you scratch it.
Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now.